Right, hello everyone. Just a quick update on what I've been doing. I've sort of finished the arms. There's the old ones, which obviously I didn't want to use because they're absolutely enormous. Oh, and cast iron. But anyway, that gives you an idea of how much I've shortened them by. It's 5.5 inches each side. 11 inches overall. Anyway, what I'm doing is here's the drive shafts. I made up a small jig for these to fit on, and I bought some very expensive pure nickel welding rods. They were stick welding rods, but flux cord, but I took the flux off and cleaned them up, and done 3 good passes each side. I go through to the middle. I'm toying with the idea of drilling through and putting a pin through as well. Probably doesn't need it, but I might do that. Anyway, that's that. What I've got to do now is I'll put the shafts back in, put the wheels on, and then I've got to try and figure out the distance where the differential will sit in relationship to the chassis, and then I can work out the height of the springs and shock absorbers I'm going to need. I'm going to use coilovers, and then I'll put a bolt through here, big bolt through here with a tube, and come off there. So this is just something I had lying about, so they'll look something like that when it's done. I'll have 2, one each side. So that's the plan. Right. Now I have got a let's see if I can get this right so you can see me. Yeah, back on. Now I've got a problem with the front, because the frame that the front suspension frame that it all sits on is so wide. The wheels I wanted to use wouldn't fit on the front, simply because the brake calipers are so big the wheels wouldn't go on without hitting them. So I came up with the thought of putting a spacer on. So I found some spacers which are 1.25 inches, which are up here. Give you an idea what I'm on about. These spacers will go on the front. The back's fine, and they've got bolts and everything on that make them fit. Anyway, they'll go on the front, which will allow me to use smashing the place up. That'll allow me to use the wheels that I've already got and I've made the centres for. That spaces them out enough. The problem is it adds another 2.5 inches to the width, and the trouble is with the A-arms, control arms top and bottom are so wide anyway for the Jaguar. To cut the body of it down enough to make it narrow enough, the centres of the pillars where everything fits will be right inside the chassis where the engine needs to fit. So it's not going to work. So I've got to come up with something else for the front. So That's another plan. What I'm probably looking at is I've had a look around, and possibly something on the lines of Honda Civic front top and bottom control arms. That's the sort of size that I'm looking at, that I can then make a bracket to come off my own chassis, which will give me the space that I need anyway. So that's another thing to look into. Anyway, that's it for now. There isn't an awful lot more that I can do, so I'll apart from putting that back together and doing a few measurements, that's really it for the immediate future. So anyway, cheers for now, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you updated as and when I do a bit more. Bye.